Welcome back to Tenala Gaming. Today we have a guest here, bringing his Empire army, and I will be fielding my Wars of Chaos army, Slaanesh themed, which I actually brought to a tournament here in Sweden just recently. Came in at 3rd place, so yeah, let's see how it works back home. Yeah, we're playing meeting engagement, and we haven't rolled for units yet, but we will do that soon. And we're playing under Swedish comp. I have a composition of 14. I will go through my list now. They're led by this gentleman here. He's a Demon Prince, level 4 Lord of Slaanesh. For equipment, he has the Charm Shield, he has the Sword of Striking and Dragon Bane Gem. Then he also has a mutation, Scale Skin, 5 up, so he has a 1 up armor save. Then I have a BSB, Exalted Hero. He has the Trickster Shard, he's mounted, as you see, on a Steed of Slaanesh. Then he has the Dawnstone and a Great Weapon. Then I have another Exalted Hero. He has a Halberd, Shield, and he has a Potion of Foolhardiness, and also the 1+ armor save helmet that makes him stupid. I don't remember the name. Helm of Many Eyes as well. Then for core I have 3 units of Vanguard Warhounds. I also have 24 Chaos Warriors, Mark of Slaanesh, full command, and they have great weapons. For special I have 6 Chaos Trolls. I also have a Chimera over here. He has the regen upgrade. Then I have 8 Hellstriders of Slaanesh. They have full command and spears. And for rare I have the Vortex Beast. And that's it. We will roll for deployment soon. I will start deploying my army and then we'll see how it goes. Now let's go to the Empire play. By the way, for spells, I rolled up Acquiescence, Hysterical Frenzy, Phantasmagoria and Cacophonic Choir. That's it.
Here's my Empire army. It is led by, let's see, Kurt Hellberg. Then I have a Battle Wizard Lord with a Lord of Light, level 4. Then I have another Battle Wizard, level 2, with a Lord of Light, with the Dispel Scroll. Let's see. Here's Captain of the Empire, Battlestan Bearer, with full plate armor, enchanted shield, and Sword of Might. And then Warrior Priest, with heavy armor and shield, and a Witch Hunter. Moving on to core, I have 40 Halberdiers with full command. Then 10 Handgunners with a champion. Then I have, let's see, 29 swordsmen with full command. Going on to a Great Cannon. 19 Great Swords with full command. And then I have 2 units of Pistoliers, 5 each. Then I have 8 Reiksguard Knights with full command. And lastly, Celestial Hurricane. For my level 4, I roll up Fast Protection, Speed of Light, Banishment, Biomass Time Warp. And for the level 2, Shem's Burning Gaze and Net of Animate Talk. That's it. I have a comp score of 16 points.
Deployment, this one did not make it on the field.
Empire side, the Pistoliers and BSB didn't show up.
I moved up quite aggressively, moved up on the right flank as you see here, moved up the Demon Prince, the Trolls, Warriors and everything here. The Warhounds up to block his eventual charge, and the Chimera came on here from the long side and moved up the flank. Now let's go to the Winds of Magic. In the magic phase I got in Acquiescence on his cannon, I got in Phantasmagoria on his swordman unit over there, and Hysterical Frenzy on the handgunners. So it was a really successful magic phase. That was everything. Let's go to the Empire turn 1.
End of Empire movement turn 1. Let's see here. The hangers had to charge the Demon Prince because of Hysterical Frenzy. The Pistoliers moved on to the table up here, and the cannon got a random movement because of Acquiescence and moved up just 1 inch. Then everything just moved up just slightly. In the Empire magic phase, I got off False Protection on the Swordsman unit and Shem's Burning Gaze on this dog unit, and kill off 2 dogs. In the Empire shooting phase, the Pistoliers shot into the warrior unit and could kill off 1 warrior. Otherwise no wounds during the shooting phase, and the cannon couldn't shoot. End of Empire combat phase, the hangers lost the combat against the prince, and he overran into the Pistoliers.
Chaos turn 2. For charges, the Chaos Trolls charged into his Pistoliers, moved up here with the Warriors, the Vortex Beast and the dogs. On this flank I just moved up with the dogs to block his greatswords. These hounds stand still. The Chimera actually charged the flank of Kurt Hellborg and his unit, and he chose to flee. So I redirected and charged into the Halberdiers instead. The BSB unit moved around the flank over on this side, so maybe they can take care of Kurt. And yeah, that was everything. Let's go to Winds of Magic. Phase was quite uneventful. Tried to cast Acquiescence on his cannon, but used his Dispel Scroll, and then Phantasmagoria on his Halberdier unit, but he dispelled it with his dice. Finally I did the innate power of the Vortex Beast on his swordsman, got a 1, so hideous disfigurement, and only killed 1 swordman, and they caused fear for the rest of the game. So not much happened. Let's go to close combat. In close combat phase, the Chimera killed 4 Halberdiers. He reformed, as you see. And over here, the Demon Prince killed the Pistoliers and ran off the board while chasing them. The Chaos Trolls killed their Pistoliers and overran, as you see as well. And yeah, that was everything. Let's go to the Empire turn 2.
Here's the end of Empire movement turn 2. The Reiksguard Knights and Kurt Hellborg didn't manage to rally and continued to run. Let's see, the Halberdiers, the Great Swords charged the dogs and didn't manage to redirect into the Chaos Warriors, so they had to charge them. And then the swordsman just moved up, and the witch hunter blocked his incoming charge here. Also the handgunners rallied here. End of Empire Magic phase. I got off 12 dice in a power pool and 6 dice Byron's Time Warp in a bubble, and it got off. So the Halberdiers got Byron's Time Warp and also the Great Swords. Then I got off Speed of Light and also False Protection because their opponent used all these dice in the first magic. End of shooting phase in the Empire. The cannon shot a grape shot into the trolls and kill off 1 troll. And the witch hunter tried to shoot into the warriors but didn't inflict any wounds. End of combat phase. The halberdiers kill the, what do you call it? Chimera. And reformed. And that's it.
That's turn 3. The Mutalith Vortex Beast charged the Witch Hunter. The warriors reformed slightly. The dogs charged the handgunners. Demon Prince came in and moved up there. The trolls managed their leadership 5 or 4, whatever it is. They got a 1 and a 2 and charged the cannon. The dogs didn't manage to rally, so they kept on fleeing. Over here they stood still, and this unit here moved up past his halberdiers to get his Kurt unit. And that was basically everything. Let's go to Winds of Magic. Magic phase, I cast Cacophonic Choir, small version on his Celestial Hurricane, and did 5 wounds, so he died. Then I tried to cast Acquiescence on the Great Swords, but he dispelled it. And then finally I did a Vortex Beast innate bound spell on this unit. So I actually increased their strength by 1 and lowered the toughness by 1. And only 1 guy died from the toughness test. So they're a bit of a glass cannon right now. I need to stay away from them. Yeah, that was everything. Let's go to Close Combat. Close Combat phase. The Vortex Beast killed the Witch Hunter and overran into the Swordsman. The dogs killed the Pistoliers. Or not the Pistoliers, the handgunners. And the trolls killed the cannon and reformed, as you see. Now we'll go to the Empire turn 3.
This is the end of Empire in movement phase. The Great Sword charged into the flank of the Vortex Beast. The Halberdiers reformed, as you see, and Kurt and his Reiksguard Knights managed to rally. In the magic phase, I got 3 dice and managed to get off force protection on Kurt and his Reiksguard Knights, and also what was it? Soulfire on the Great Swords. So they have flame attacks now. End of Empire in combat phase. In this combat, the Mutalith Vortex Beast died, and before that they killed 6 Great Swords. And they reformed, as you see.
Turn 4. Enough is enough. I charged in with the warriors, the Demon Prince and the trolls went into his swordsman, and the Chaos Warriors into his great swords. Over on this flank, the Hellstriders charged in. The Exalted Hero used his Potion of Foolhardiness before, and also 1 died of Dangerous Terrain from the Blood Forest over here. The Hounds on that side also moved up. Yeah, let's go to Winds of Magic. I tried to 3 dice Phantasmagoria, needed a 6, but I rolled 5, so my Demon Prince lost concentration. And the funny thing is that I had 9 dices left, I got 12, so quite unlucky there. Anyway, let's go to Close Combat. Close Combat phase didn't quite go as I wanted. I learned that Kurt Hellberg is pretty strong. Wiped out the Hellstriders, only 1 Exalted Hero remains and he's fleeing. Over here I killed, quite many swordsmen over here. And here, it was quite almost tied combat, but I won by 3 or something. But he's stubborn rather, so he's stuck around. Yeah, that was everything. Let's go to the Empire turn 4.
Empire movement phase, the Halberdiers charged into the flank of the trolls, but failed, so they moved up just 3 inches. And Kurt and his unit also failed their charge, so he just moved up 3 inches also. Now on to Magic phase. Empire Magic phase just had 3 power dice, no, 2 power dice against 1 dispel dice, but it got off Byron's Time Warp with a really high number on the swordsman unit there. End of Empire combat phase, the Great Sword unit was wiped, and the Warriors of Chaos overran, as you see. And then the swordsman unit was almost wiped, just the magician left, and ran.
So Chaos, turn 5, charged in with the Demon Prince, reformed the warriors, moved the warhounds out of the way, and reformed the Chaos Trolls, as you see, and moved up the dogs over there. And I managed to rally the Exalted Hero, who fled from Kurt. Now it's on to Winds of Magic. In face, I 4-diced Cacophonic Choir on Kurt's unit, killed 2 of the knights. But of course I rolled a double 6, so I got the big template, the... what's it called? The...
Dimensional Cascade.
Yeah, so I got the Cascade and then I rolled a 1, so my Demon Prince died, but he took with him 13 Halberdiers, who are serving him in the another void. Yeah, anyway, that was it for my turn. Let's go to the Empire player, turn 5.
Empire movement phase, turn 5, and the Halberdiers charging to the Trolls. And Kurt and his unit had random movement, so they just moved up this way 6 inches. And also the wizard and his unit continued to flee. End of Empire magic phase. I got off false protection on the Halberdier unit and also the speed of light. That's it. Binary Time Warp. I also tried to cast, but it was dispelled. End of Empire combat phase. The Halberdiers failed their fear test, and they had weapon skill 1 instead of weapon skill 10. So they broke and ran this way.
Warriors of Chaos, turn 6. I charged the warriors into his Halberdiers. He only went like 3 inches or something, so I caught him. I was thinking about charging Kurt, but decided against it because he's very dangerous. Anyway, let's go to the Emperor player, turn 6. At the end of the last turn, the Emperor player didn't rally his mage over here, so we calculated the points and I think Warriors won by approximately 300 points. It was a really close game. Yeah, and I think the main reason that the Empire player lost was because he failed a lot of leadership tests. I mean, more than I see usually, so it was quite unlucky. But it's a really fun game, and yeah, we'll see you soon. Bye.